Some pretty big news here. You guys might have heard of real estate tycoon Grant Cardone. He is everywhere. He just listed a $42 million mansion on Propy. Propy has done over $4 billion in real estate sales on Web3 today. They're one of the first and few. How it works simply is that the owner creates a deed and wraps it into a smart contract and turns it into an NFT. The deed is held within an LLC that describes its holdings and describes how ownership rights or whatever rights gets transferred along with the NFT. That makes it all secured on chain, which means that if you buy the NFT, you actually get the asset. I'm not affiliated with Propy. I just want to show you how they work. They have a dashboard that allows you to stake and own their tokens. You can actually make offers with the Propy token itself. The backend dashboard shows the minter address, the deed. You need a password to look inside the deed though. I tried checking for you guys. We couldn't do that. Seeing if it's verified, the platform has its own verification process. And then I guess once it transfers, it turns into a real world NFT. Here's a mint address, and we can see existing offers on this Grant Cardone property right now. This is in Propy tokens, so this is probably not worth $42 million. Someone's trying to undercut here, hoping that Grant Cardone fat fingers, which means that he accepts without noticing. Probably won't happen on a $42 million property. Here's a mint address that holds the deed, aka NFT, and I'm curious if they have underwriting within the LLC. If in case, the NFT gets stolen, that could happen through phishing or scams or whatnot. Someone actually takes the NFT, and if the scam artist or whoever stole it actually gets ownership. I doubt that they can actually execute a successful stolen property because then he's got to live in it or maybe flip it, but maybe he can flip it. I don't think that would be the case. I think there's some underwriting within the LLC that protects everyone, so it makes me feel a little bit more secure about Propy. Aside from the tech that could be boring, they actually have a pretty cool listing platform that showcases everything you need to know about the property, amenities, the agent. Yes, you need a real estate agent. Still, it seems I thought you would do away with this. Hopefully she doesn't get a 6% commission. That's the whole idea of this, is to lessen fees for the end user. Nonetheless, the website's pretty well built out with good listing features. Even got video of the property. Whoever has $42 million. Oh, you can also pay in Bitcoin. That's a little bit different too. That will open up the world of liquidity, for people who want to sell high value property. All right, I'm wrong. It's not only for high value property. There's some property here for $159,000. 340,000. I'm gonna have to look at this. This is not fractionalized yet. This is only digitalization of the entire property. Fractionalization will come soon, and that's when things get exciting. And when I talked about this platform about 3 years ago, I was waiting for that to happen. They're slowly rolling out features. I imagine that Propy is gonna solve this question for everyone. Yep, and it looks like they're working on it. They're inching closer to a future where tokenized real estate could be used as collateral in on-chain protocol. This is an interesting statement because if you collateralize it properly, the open market values your tokenized asset, then you can use it in DeFi protocols. I don't know if you want to go cray with your house being collateralized and buying meme tokens with it, but there's proper use cases if you want to leverage. And with DeFi and the other protocols, there may be more opportunities to gain more yield than doing your traditional cash out refi or a HELOC line of credit. Or maybe you could do the same thing, but with a lot less fees and a lot less interest. The first step is creating a home registry. Just getting your house on chain on record doesn't mean you need to lend it out. I think you probably got to get verified for that. But very unique use cases here. Super excited. Excited that Propy is still around doing big things. And big things are happening in real estate. Check this out. The UAE, one of the biggest real estate giants in the UAE, is partnering up with an L1 called Mantra to tokenize real estate asset. Basically, they have physical assets worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're tokenizing it in a different way. They're not turning it into NFTs, they're not selling it to individuals, but they are utilizing that as leverage to extract liquidity, and they're democratizing it for the average person like you and me who wants to get involved. Maybe they can get better leverage for themselves, better yield for themselves versus going, the big institutional investor route. And that's what they say right here. They want to democratize access to luxury real estate using secure yield-bearing vault products backed by Mantra's L1 technology. This is happening, guys. We're slowly evolving and progressing. Like we mentioned, it's probably going to take like 10, 20 years, just like the internet did. But the first movers may get the advantage here. Excited to see things with Grant Cardone and Propy, Mantra, a $500 million real estate company, taking action in the world of real estate. That is where the most millionaires are made on the planet, and they're just getting into the world of Web3s, NFTs, RWAs. I believe this is what everyone's excited about when they first learn about this technology, how it can disrupt and revolutionize the world and democratize things. things and give people a share in ownership. And that's what's happening. The question is, the name NFT is probably not going to be attached with a lot of these things. I mean, Propy still uses the term NFT. We see Mantra and Mag use RWAs. In the future, it's going to be segmented. It's probably going to be different verticals for NFT. Right now, the NFT market is summarized, jumbled all together, and it says NFT market has its best quarter since 2023. Personally, I'm not surprised. All the news says doom and gloom, but we did better than last year, which means we're growing, progressing in the right way. All the hype has died down, and now true builders are here. Well, I wouldn't say everyone's still a true builder. I think a lot of people are just jumping in for the hype. But the big brands, the big companies that you're seeing now, they're not getting in for the hype. There ain't no hype. They're getting in for the technology. This little number right here, $4 billion in 1 quarter, is going to change massively in a few years. It's going to be like $40 billion, maybe $4 trillion in the future. Think about it this way. Every hour of the day, trillions of dollars are being exchanged in hand through, just consumer market. This is all going to happen online in the future. I mean, it's already happening online, but happening with Web3 through NFTs. So this $4 billion is probably like a little tiny drop in the bucket. Just come back in the future. Right now, NFT markets rule supreme, and that's where you can cash in. Blur leading, Magic Eden second, and then subsequently so on and so forth. If you want to learn how to capitalize not only on NFTs, collectibles, digital collectibles, but on real world property and assets, we're going to cover all of that in the future as it progresses and evolves. Click on my link down below. I have a private community where I share every single week what I'm buying and selling. We just did 3,000 in sales on a Tuesday in terms of net profit, and I give these calls out to everyone. So if you're gonna check it out, it's only $1 to try it out. Would love to have you in there. Love to talk to you. Regardless if you love Web3, NFTs, blockchain technology, we have 3 market updates for you on a weekly. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.